For Igor, Internet of Things is the ability to weave together all of these devices that we use every day into a system that creates an optimized human experience. What an IoT ecosystem means for Igor is being able to unify all these different devices that are best of breed, as well as applications. It can go beyond just lighting. We can also start looking at how can we extend the building to be more than just lighting and incorporating these different systems so that they can interact with each other. People have always thought of buildings as a fixed environment. With what we're doing, we enable everything to be plug and play, from the hardware to the software to the analytics, and by doing that, we unlock this potential of the building becoming an agile environment, which can really change with you. You can be much more flexible, much more agile, which is extremely important in a data-driven world. With our node, you can connect up a variety of different sensors and devices, but we want to be that layer that facilitates that IoT logistics, make sure that it works very smoothly, it creates a high level of transparency, and it just works. In many systems, you only have IP devices that are on the network, and you can only communicate to those. With the movement of IoT, that's really the challenge that exists today, is how can we get all these different devices onto the network so that they're usable and you can interact with them digitally. So what our node does is connect to anything that's not yet IP enabled. And it enables powering those devices as well as communicating to those devices via this one node, via Ethernet, using common network equipment, making sure that it has that high throughput, high bandwidth, low latency, ensures that you can use it to deploy just about anything you can imagine. Igor has very unique characteristics in that the node is able to be configured for all these different devices very, very easily. We have an application where you just choose the type of device it is, so a very specific sensor, and we also allow for you configuring this node in different ways so that you can use whatever wall control you want, whatever relay you want, whatever lights you want. You can just choose that particular device from a list of SKUs that we've already profiled, and then say on that node, I'm going to connect this particular device to the node, and it automatically configures the node. You can connect a number of these different devices, and the node will be able to handle multiple devices, so we can leverage one Power over Ethernet line to be able to control and power numerous devices along this chain. We allow for really limitless opportunities and really just enabling the developer community to be as effective as possible. Really, the first challenge of creating an IoT ecosystem is getting these devices on the network so you can do interesting things with them. IoT helps support these business outcomes of safety, security, health, occupant comfort, entertainment, energy efficiency that really promotes an environment that is going to be high value to that business, create a competitive advantage for that business over their peers, and make them a much more profitable business.